Hi, guys. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast. This studio is sponsored by Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid, and EV. Oh, I just got a notification. I'm like, what the hell? Twitch is sending me a notification. Thanks for joining us. You see, we got Jesper. We got cameras all over the place. So
Jason had fun with cameras.
Yeah, trying to set this up. So we appreciate you guys joining us tonight. If you can do me a favor, you can share the show wherever you, wherever you populate social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all that fun stuff. We would really appreciate it. You can go to our website, gigeconomyshow.com. Also, you can check out our TikTok. Woo, woo, woo. Starting to post some stuff on there. And then, of course, our Facebook group. Check that out. We're trying to build a community there. It's slow going. I'm not sure why we didn't do this from the beginning, but it is what it is.
And then you say we also live streaming on Telegram tonight?
Well, so it says it's going there, but I'm not in. I look in there and I don't see it at all. So I don't think it worked.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it in there. I don't know why I wouldn't see it in there. But yeah, I am supposed to be live streaming in Telegram, but again, I don't see it. But anyways, that's okay. Maybe I screwed something up, which wouldn't be a surprise. But anyways, I want to mention our Patreon members, Keith from Indiana, Janet from New Zealand, and Larry from Bowling Green, Samson from Grand Rapids, Steve from Colorado, Chris from Grand Rapids, James Dode from Fort Collins, and Bud Dickman.
And you betcha, Pete, we are up in our game. We are up in the game.
2 cams. We have 3 cams, Pete.
Oh, but these are 2 face cams.
Oh, face cams. Well, we talked about ass cams, but I couldn't get Jesper to approve the budget for that. So, yeah, if you can check out our Telegram group. Again, I don't know why it's not live streaming there, but I tried. Anyways, and yeah.
Good job, Jason. Good job.
I know. In that group are definitely, you can connect with a lot of drivers. It's been getting quite a bit more active, so check out the links in the description for everything gig economy related.
Hey, M.I. Joker, I will call you whatever you want if you subscribe, okay? That's you.
Jason's definitely looks like an ass cam, Pete says. That's fucking hilarious. All right, so first off, I want to show this picture real quick. Well, actually, you can kind of see it in the live stream. If you look right here is a present from Steve from Rideshare Rodeo. That's our on-air camera. I thought that was super cool for him to send it. I love it how I actually downloaded the picture like this. There, you can see it blown up now. But yeah, that's what he sent us. It's super cool because you can plug it in the computer or battery, which I prefer the battery. I don't need another cord. You can see look at all the cords on below when you see our pictures. But anyway, yeah, so thank you, Steve from Rideshare Rodeo. And check out his show. Go to ridesharerodeo.com or download the show anywhere you download podcasts. Great show. Puts up 2 shows a week. Guy's just killing it.
And he's going to be on tomorrow night, too. No, Friday night.
Well, he will be on tomorrow night, and Friday night on the radio show.
Yep.
Yeah, if you go to tncradio.live.
Doesn't he have a real job?
He's a gig worker.
No, I know.
But he does put up a lot of content. That is for sure.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't really have any stories from the road other than I did write one in. What did I write? Oh, so I talked about this in the Telegram group, which you don't listen to, but
yeah. Thanks for. Anyways, keep going.
Thanks for what?
Thanks for throwing me under the bus.
Yeah, that's okay. I love you. Yeah. It's interesting. I've been getting I've gotten 3 DoorDashes to the Granville High School. I live in Granville. And it's always to Walgreens, and it's a shop for candy. It's like the same person, and it's like $40 worth of gummy bears, Mike and Ike's, Jolly Ranchers. And so it doesn't seem strange, but I'm bringing it to the school. I thought a lot of schools didn't want that to happen. And I brought it in there, and the lady's like, oh, yeah, we have people DoorDash all the time. There's the bench you have to put it on. And there was this shit, like 10 feet long, like a table of all DoorDash food, snacks, and everything. I'm surprised the school puts up with that.
But it was evening, right?
No, it's during the day.
Oh my
Why
gosh,
would it be?
why?
The office wouldn't be open during
What?
the evening.
Thought maybe it was like evening, afternoon classes or whatever.
No,
for
this is
adults.
no. This Pete, someone's high AF.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's like the candy the candy pimp, and like he probably upsells it to everyone else.
Oh yeah.
And charges them like double for the candy. But yeah, so that's really my only story. I did not work gig work this week at all because I was expecting to go back to W-2 on Monday, but I got pushed off one more week, and I don't know if I will do gig work next week. I don't know. I was kind of excited to transition back into W-2 work, but I got one more week.
Well, and then you're also doing Laugh Fest this week, right?
Yeah. I'm doing Laugh Fest. Yeah, did it last night. Did it today for about 4 hours. I'm doing it Thursday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. So.
I actually saw one of my guys. One of the guys I really wanted to see was on the lineup, but I didn't get.
Who's that? Charlie Barons?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's tomorrow night. I think he's tomorrow night at Fountain Street Church.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
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 They sold out. The tickets sold out.
I don't know.
Oh, why didn't you go then?
I don't know.
What? What the hell, man?
No, but I would like to see Charlie Brown. He's so funny. Ugh.
I know him from TikTok.
I know him from all over the place.
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Have you ever seen the dads of they made a video series, him and 3 other big big YouTubers.
Yeah.
They made a video series called Dads of Target. Dads from Target.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so funny.
Is it?
Oh yeah, because they're like the concept is that they're stuck in the parking lot for hours because their wives are in Target for so long.
So those guys were like big on YouTube. That's how they started?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so funny. And actually, well, so this was the Charlie Barons. It was Dude Dad. Have you ever seen him?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And then it's the guy from the Homeowner family. No, it's not. What is it called? Anyway, so he's another. So 4 dads.
Yeah.
And it's so funny.
There's one guy I think I know. He's a kind of a heavier set guy. He's always drinking Busch Light.
Yep, he's the guy too. I forget his name, but he's there too. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know the other ones, but I know those two. So
they're cool. They have a lot of videos where they shoot them like they're in the same, like they're opposite corners of each other living, and they live like different states.
Oh, and I've seen those on TikTok.
They're just awesomely made.
Yeah, they're super funny. Those guys are great creators.
I know.
I love that stuff. Well, yeah, I didn't know he was a comedian. So apparently, I wonder if he was a comedian before all this.
He was.
Okay.
He was. Yeah.
Okay.
And so then he kind of did all this on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
He used it to, but he did the Wisconsin. Is it the minute to our minute? That was kind of what he did.
Okay.
And Charlie Barons.
Yep.
So funny.
Yeah, check him out. If you guys are in Grand Rapids and you don't have anything to do, I think he's tomorrow night, might be Friday. I don't know. Check out laughfest.org. I think. I don't freaking know. I should know better. I'm not a promoter. I'm a driver, so that's all that matters.
But you support it.
Yeah, I
your
know.
own way.
I do. I'm wearing some of their. You can't see, but I'm wearing some of their merch today. So
there you go.
The laugh is back. All right, before we jumped into news,
back.
Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid and EV. That's ERVINES.com. Check them out. Yeah, I'm hoping my car doesn't go back there until the winter because I'm done with gig work and yeah, I've spent enough money on that car.
You got it back?
Yeah, I got it back. Yeah, I've had it back for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's something going on with that. Like they told me I had a leaky strut or shock. No, it wouldn't be a shock. It must be a strut.
I don't know.
I don't know if one of those has fluids in it. I was like, I'm good. And then I'm driving out. I'm hearing like a little bit of a clunk. I'm like, it's still good. I'm good. But anyways, check them out. 532-6600, or you can schedule online, irvines.com. One of the big perks of Irvine's, other than getting your car repaired correctly the first time, is they offer a loaner car. So you can get a loaner car and you don't have to worry about, you can run errands and do shit like that and not worry about having a car. So check them out. They're a huge sponsor of the show. And if you do, even online, just request an estimate, make sure you say, hey, I heard about them on the Gig Economy podcast so that they know that we're talking about them. Appreciate that. So before we get into anything, we're going to talk gas prices. Someone told me out there in social media that gas prices have increased, Jesper.
They have?
Have you heard?
I don't know. No.
It's crazy out there.
But maybe that's why it was $85 to fill my van up the other day.
Oh my gosh. $77 for me today. Like, sweet Jesus. Yeah, that's crazy. So gas, at least in Michigan right now, is $4.25. It's gone down a little bit since then, but I think I paid $4.21 today.
Yeah.
So the big question is, what are all these apps doing? And originally when I started sharing or started finding things, it was who started first? It was Grubhub. So I'm just going to kind of briefly go over each platforms, just if you haven't heard what each of them are doing.
So the concept is the last time we talked 2 weeks ago, gas prices was going up a little bit, right? They were growing, but nobody had done anything about it yet.
Yeah,
right?
No, that was 2 weeks ago. We streamed though. We weren't seeing that, were we?
Well, we were kind of seeing, and there was some worry about because of the whole, Ukraine war and all that stuff going on. It's a little bit like that.
Yeah.
So we were talking about, and we were like confused, or not confused maybe, but nobody was doing anything. And now they're all doing something. So go ahead.
Yeah. So Grubhub just, it's very vague. Increase per mile distance pay for all delivery partners starting March 9th. Obviously they all have a discounted, Grubhub has a discount through Gas Buddy. Let's see what else. Based on the estimated total miles driven as reported in the app for each calendar week ending on Sunday, the total extra amount paid for mileage increased with total weekly mileage, blah, blah, blah. So it's vague, right? You don't actually know what you're getting paid with Grubhub. So Uber, here's the basic Uber one. This one is pretty self-explanatory. The customers are going to pay a surcharge of either 45 cents or 55 cents on each Uber trip, and either 35 cents or 45 cents on each Uber Eats order, depending on location, with, of course, 100% of that money going directly to gig workers. At least it's clear what you're going to get.
So Dave from one of the commenters, he said that in LA, it's not per mile, it's per trip.
Yeah, so, this is what this says. It's not per. I'm saying that it's not per mile.
It's per trip.
It's per trip. Yeah. Okay. So it's not much. I mean, 55 cents. I mean,
well, yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, it takes a little bit off the top, like, so you're paying $3.75 a gallon roughly, or $3.70.
So basically, even less of a reason to do long trips.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's totally true. I mean, you definitely
you get 50 cents extra, but you'll be gone for 146 minutes there and back.
Right. Right. What else? I'm kind of scattered with this. Okay, Lyfts. Let's take a peek at Lyfts. Lyfts is, sorry, I should have had this up. Okay, Lyfts is the same thing. Oh no, wait, that's Uber. What? Why? These freaking articles. Okay, I actually don't know Lyfts. I'll be honest with you. I thought this article had it, but it's actually Uber's. It doesn't even say.
So if anybody knows what the Lyft is doing, go ahead and comment. Let us know.
Yeah, it says it would be adding temporary fees, so it's vague. I'm sure they've come out with. I thought I looked at the email, but I guess not.
I thought it was interesting that Uber is saying that they're giving all of it to the driver. So there's that at least.
Yeah. All right. Can you ban this person? Breadmaker05.
Yeah.
So
actually, I can't.
Huh? Or are they on Twitch?
Yep.
Oh man, I need a moderator in Twitch. Oh well.
Hey Pete.
Well, he can't help me now. He might already actually be a moderator in there. Okay, DoorDash. This one's interesting. So earn extra $5 when you accept and complete orders totaling 100 miles. So basically, you drive 100 miles, you get $5. So I don't know if that's good or bad. If you drive 175, you get 10. If you drive 225, you get 15. So it's kind of a flat rate per mileage. Again, they're all different, so it's going to be kind of hard to. At least the Ubers is easy to track.
So the the whole mile thing, does the period 1, 2, or 3 tie into that? Do you have to have people in the car before it counts, or what?
So the mileage thing, that's for DoorDash. So you wouldn't have,
sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any people in the car. So so basically they say at 100 miles, an extra $5 gives you an extra $1.27 per gallon. Let's see. And then they also have 10% cash back on their direct card, which that's quite a bit. 10% back. I mean, that's really good.
So Dave, the Uber slave, did say that he has not gotten any offers from Lyft except for a $300 bonus.
Okay.
But that wasn't necessarily a gas bonus.
No.
That was just kind of an overall bonus.
Yeah, I swear.
Thanks, Dave.
I'm sure it's going to be similar to Uber's. I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine. Am I missing a platform?
No, I think that's all.
Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Grubhub. Oh, Walmart. Okay, I don't have that. Anyways, Walmart said they were vague too. They were saying we're going to offer some rewards starting tomorrow or
what
something.
About Flex?
No, I didn't see anything from Flex. Are you kidding me? Jeff Bezos isn't going to pay shit.
Are you mad at Jeff or what?
No, but so just a question for everyone listening out there, at least who's on the live stream. Has it affected your driving at all? Have you decided to drive less? Are you driving the same? Are you like, it's not that big of a deal, I'm still making profit? For what I'm hearing is people are still making a profit, which makes sense, especially if you're a full-time gig. What are you going to do? Not drive?
Well,
you're making zero money that way.
Right. Well, and again, you're also getting the tax deduction. I know that doesn't give you cash flow in your pocket right now.
Right.
But you are getting them.
Yeah, you are getting the write-off. So, Leo said, Janet said Leo posted and Lyft is giving 55. Okay, so that's a little bit more than Uber. Or wait, no, it's not. It's the same. They said 45 to 55. Right. Uber. So, yeah, roughly the same.
But again, 55 cents per trip is like nothing.
No. Yeah, Larry already had it in there. I missed it. 55 cents per trip. I mean, everyone's being so critical about them. At least they're doing something.
No, and that's true. And honestly, again, if it's all the downtown stuff, if you're just doing little rides downtown, you can do 5, 6, 7, 8 rides an hour.
Yeah, and then you're going 2 miles. I mean, right. And you're getting 55 cents. So you do 2 trips, you're $1.10. I mean, so you basically, how many trips you got to do to pay for a gallon of gas? Like 5 or 6 trips. If you're doing downtown ones, you can get that done in 40 minutes. Right. And I don't think you'll be using a gallon of gas.
No.
But I don't know.
That's true.
Everyone was being so negative about it. I'm like, at least they're doing something. And other than Grubhub, they were the first platform, and Grubhub doesn't count. I mean, are they even a platform anymore, for God's sakes? But I don't know. I was positive about it, but I saw all negativity. Oh, 55 cents.
Well, I think people want more, right?
Of course.
They always want more.
But shut the fuck up. Like, you're an independent contractor. They don't have to do any of that if they don't want to. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a lot. I'm not agreeing with that at all.
So one of the articles that we're going to be discussing later today actually brought up this whole point about the fact that the gas is obviously affecting all the drivers, and now less drivers are going out, which is now going to have that opposite effect. So are we going to start seeing less drivers in the market, thereby a bump in prices? So we'll have to see how that goes. So is this going to affect the surge pricing?
So you're thinking that it's going to surge more because there's less drivers?
Because there's less drivers. So we'll have to see how that goes, right?
I tell you though, everyone's complaining about the gas prices, and in my town, like driving around, I see just as many people driving. I don't think anyone's staying home. I mean, I don't know.
But do you see just as many rideshare?
Well, I don't know that. You know, I'm just saying in general, I don't feel like the traffic has diminished since the gas prices.
That's because people are now finally out again. You can't keep me home.
Yeah, the memes going around is like, oh, the pandemic done, and then Putin comes in, into the picture. It's like, it's that show from what's his name? Jason Bateman's in it. Ozarks, and he always says the fuck you are, like that's the meme that's going around. Like, I want to go out, the pandemic's over, the fuck you are.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, it does suck. Definitely it does cost more dollars, $80 for me to fill up my truck. If I was doing Amazon, I think I would stop. I mean, I use a lot of gas doing Amazon Flex, so
right.
But anyways.
But so now you're going to start, driving full time again, but 2 weeks from now, but obviously it's not going to be your own one.
I'm not paying the gas. We do have a meeting on Friday, and one of the topics of the meeting is fuel efficiency while we're driving around. I'm actually pretty good at it. And the bottom line, with fuel economy when you're driving is don't drive fast.
Right.
Slow down. Stop accelerating to 1,000,000 miles an hour between lights, that kind of stuff. But anyways.
Hey, I want to just say thank you to all you guys that are joining. I see a bunch of new faces or names here on the wall. So thank you so much, guys, for listening tonight.
Yay, Laura from Houston. Hi, Laura. With the Festiva? Festivia?
Festivia.
No, what did I say last? Festivia?
Festivia.
Oh, my gosh. That is crazy. Mad disrespectful. That is madness. Where's my boy, John? He usually jumps on a little late. Okay, so we're all pissed about gas prices. Steve, by the way, I did talk about your light at the beginning of the show. Fiesta. Ford Fiesta.
I know, but you called it a Festivia.
I know. I went to Christian school, you guys. I mean,
what does that have to do with it?
Just saying. Okay, so the next couple pictures, we have some great memes. These are the two that I thought were the funniest.
Oh, they're awesome.
Jesper shared one. $40, Laura. Shut your mouth. $40. It's a quart of a tank for me. No, it's half.
Well, for Laura, it's 28 gallons, so she's good.
28 gallons? Shit. All right, so here's the first one. This is a DIY.
Yeah, DIY gas cap.
So basically, for our podcast audio listeners only, it's a gas tank and it's got a latch with a padlock on it.
Yep.
It's like basically, and I saw something similar like this with a Ring camera on it. You know, kind of the same thing, so no one siphons gas out. And then this one, Jesper, you can explain this one.
Just because I shared it.
Yeah, it's yours.
So basically, it's a probably elderly lady. Maybe she has gray hair. She's in her underwear, and she goes, "See, that wasn't so bad. Now let's go get you that tank of gas."
Oh my gosh!
And the guy sitting on the back.
I mean,
and
no
he's got
hate here. That old lady's got a nice rack. I mean, I just gotta say it ain't bad.
I just thought it was so funny.
It
See?
was funny.
That wasn't so bad.
That wasn't so bad.
Now let's go get you that tank of gas.
I feel like that meme's been used for other things as well.
Probably, but why not?
Oh, Pete said the same thing. She's pretty fit though. I know, not bad. I don't hate it. So.
I said nothing about the figure. I just thought it was a funny meme.
Well, no, I did say something about the figure. Okay. What's the comment?
Pete needs some gas.
What's her number? Asking for a friend. Oh my god.
Pete, I think maybe it works the other way too. You can give her gas.
Pete, you couldn't handle her, man. You couldn't handle her. Don't you lie. You know.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle that, Grandma. Okay, Jesper, you're up. I don't understand this, so we'll read it.
You don't understand it.
I know. I don't know if you can read it on the screen, but
let's see. I gotta find it. So yes, I saw it too, and I was confused as to why you brought it up.
Well, I want to know if anyone on the because we've
basically
it's a gas tip.
Gas tip, yes. It's for Reddit. It's from the DoorDash drivers of Michigan, Reddit.
That's actually Facebook, but it doesn't really matter.
Whatever. Gas tip. Fill your car up once. Then work and find out where the needle will be and just add $20 a day to keep it full. I can dash 45 hours on full. It's actually a pro tip. You'll benefit better that way. So I have no idea what that means.
I don't either.
So somebody's saying then here, what do you drive? I'm confused. Is it just so you're not spending as much at all at one time? Yes, exactly. And I drive is that a BMW 300? I don't know. I drive a 300. It's almost $60 to fill it up. If I just work my normal job, my gas all week. My gas lasts all week, but if I dash also, I can dash 45 hours on full. And I just put $20
in to fill
it up. So I like every 2 days, I'm just using $20.
So there's another picture. I don't know if that'll help. There's more comments. Okay. Brandon says only put about 100 and 120 in the tank a week. More good tips. Put your car in park when in a long drive-through line. Yeah, I do that. You're wasting less gas.
Right.
But again, going back to this first picture, is it basically because they don't have the money to fill it up each time and they feel like it's, but how is that a tip though? How are you saving? How it says you'll benefit better that way. I just don't get it.
Well, when is the needle $20 down? Right, that's the whole point.
Okay.
So instead of filling it from empty,
right. But how are you saving more gas?
You're not, right?
No, you're driving to the gas station.
It's just only costing you $20. again, what's the big deal?
So my guess is because they don't want to take the hit of, $60, $70
Right.
per time, and maybe they don't have the money.
Pete says it sounds like mumbo jumbo. Yep, it does.
Well, it kind of does. That's why I wanted to share it on the show, because I'm like, I don't understand why this is a pro tip, but
so I thought this was cool. Janet is sharing that the New Zealand government have dropped fuel tax by 25 cents.
Didn't that pass in the Senate
per
for
liter
us?
to give some relief? I don't know.
I-
But I do know that we are getting insurance dollars back.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I'm waiting for I already spent it. We're going to do something with the house, or do you have that other car yet? Is it still actually legally in your name?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're going to get the $400.
I'm going to get $800.
Yeah, me too. That's nice. Do we have to pay taxes on that?
I don't know.
Anyways,
do you pay taxes?
I try to. Rob, $20 worth of gas. Where are they driving to? The next pump? Yeah, there's some memes about that. Oh yeah, the time change passed in the Senate too for no daylight savings.
Well, but so here's the thing though. What I read is maybe it passed, but there's no law on it yet.
No, and it doesn't have to go through the House too.
I don't quite know how that is, but
yes.
Yes, you're right. Time change is dumb. There's no reason for it anymore.
No,
it's
stupid.
But yeah, in Denmark they don't actually change for 2 more weeks.
This is the best comment of the night. Hold on. This is how you save money. Sounds like another good tip to save gas money. Just stay home. That's the best.
Right.
That you win comment of the night. If I had a prize, I would send it to you because that's the truth. No matter how you look at it, you are spending. This is from Catherine. You're spending. You're earning math. I think I'm using 25. Yeah. So basically, if you want to cover that extra cost, you just got to work a little bit longer.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you're going to use gas. I don't know. It's still.
Well,
sweet Jesus. Look at Janet. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. $93 to fill up her car in New Zealand.
But here's the thing. I mean, last I filled up in Denmark, it's $12 a gallon.
American dollars a gallon? Yeah. Why?
I don't know, because of,
all the damn taxes.
Yeah. So right now, actually, I was just learning from my my sister just told me right now, because of the war and everything else, right now, it's $16 a gallon.
Jeez, because the Ukraine thing?
Mm-hmm. And all of it. Yeah. And electricity prices is going through the crazy roof. I mean, it's so expensive for electricity right now.
Dude, we need to get somebody from Denmark. Is there Uber in Denmark? Is there gig work in Denmark?
It's illegal.
Well, is there like DoorDash and Uber Eats and shit?
I don't know.
We need to get somebody from Denmark that's paying $16 a gallon of gas.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would be cool to talk to them like, holy shit. Like, you're not making that kind of rate. Rob says no more daylight saving. Carpet and curtains won't fade as fast. Oh, Rob, you've been missed. You've been missed. Yeah, you're right, Steve. The gas prices have always been higher in European countries. Yeah, I know that. So.
But the other side of that is there's not nearly as many vehicles driving.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, can you imagine? When would you stop driving? I mean, like, well, you don't. You're a freaking hermit now anyway, so it doesn't count for you.
But I stopped driving already.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. But when would you be like, hey, we're not going anywhere. We will go nowhere unless it's an emergency. We'll go to the grocery store and home. $10 a gallon? $20 a gallon?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It would probably be between $6 and $8 is my guess.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, then I would start feeling it, right? But honestly, right now, it's just an inconvenience. It's not like I actually look at it,
Well, you both work from home. Your gas budget, you might spend, even with $4 a gallon, you probably spend $100 a month.
I think I fill it up maybe once every 10 days right now.
Oh, so you're using quite a bit then still. Well, you got to run kids all their bullshit.
Yeah.
And stuff. Right. Yeah, it is all bullshit. Matthew, I got gas for $1.50 today. Well, are your knees sore? Oh.
Emotional damage.
So Catherine asked, does the Gas Buddy assist program? I'm not sure. It's I use Get Upside, and it fluctuates. Today I got 14 cents back per gallon. And then I used my Amazon card, and I got $3.50 back. So my 77 really is like, that I spent today is like 67, roughly, between.
But that's still $8. So
yeah.
I mean, 77 is $10.
$10. Yeah. So I would take advantage to all of those. Gas Buddy, Get Upside. What else is there out? I would not trust the DoorDash Direct, y'all, because 2 days ago, their shit went down and no one could get their money out.
Right.
So you are taking a risk. You're using these platforms that give you these cards. I mean, I never really heard much about the Uber card, but DoorDash, it went down for like 2 days and people were freaking the fuck out, which I don't blame them. It's their money.
Well, and see, this is another thing that is so scary for people in the gig market. They still live day to day.
I know.
And now even more. It used to be you used to live paycheck to paycheck. Now you're fucking living ride to ride.
Yeah.
But it's like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you have to learn a little bit more, budgeting skills and all that stuff.
I know.
It's not like the term you eat what you kill. It's like, it's even more now than it used to be, right? It's like, oh my God.
So Laura uses Shell rewards. I do the same. So most of these gas stations, even if they'll at least give you Shell will give you 3 cents off if you have their program, no matter what. You walk up, you put your code in, 3 cents.
I don't even put my code in.
They don't give you 3 cents without putting your code
in. Oh,
in.
yeah. I have my credit card automatically attached to the program.
Oh, gotcha.
So it recognizes it.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's just use with the same credit card every time. And it's like, hi, yes, but you have 3 cents off.
Oh, nice. Marathon gives you a nickel every time.
Go.
So, I go to Marathon. I get 5 cents off there. I use Get Upside, and then I use my Amazon Flex debit card. And I get I don't know, 4 cents back. So anyways.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone's got their thing,
Marathon, you.
What?
Pete, Marathon. Ew.
Oh, the one in Granville isn't bad. There's an Admiral. You guys know Admiral? Those are sketch. Even the one in Granville is sketch. They're not going to be a sponsor. Not anymore.
It won't ever be a sponsor.
No.
Okay, we got to
right.
move on. We talked too much.
We talked a lot about gas. Now we're going to talk about masks. Yay!
Masks.
Jason using that peasant gas. Just an article. Just want to talk about a little bit as the pandemic is still out there and people are still dying from it. But at least in Michigan, it's calmed down quite a bit. So what do we all think about the masks? And we're going to try to keep it nice and
civil.
I mean, we're the only two that have microphones, so that helps.
Nobody fighting.
Right. So, yeah, a lot of the states have reduced the mask mandates, but Uber still continues to do it because I think they fall under the TSA.
Well, yes, and I think they at least follow. I think the statement they were saying, I read at one point, is they're following the CDC guidelines, right? So whether or not they're going to follow this.
Oh, really?
I thought that's what I read in one article.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at to the point now where, okay, I look at stats in my area. I don't care what's happening in Detroit. I don't care what's happening in Flint. I look what's happening in Grand Rapids.
Right.
In Grand Rapids, the numbers are way down. I mean, before, they were fucking insane. You know what I mean? And so I was like, hey, we got to mask up. But now if I was driving people, I'd be like, it's cool. It's fine. But here's the problem. Some people don't want to do that. Some people want to force the rule on the drivers or on the riders, which it's still the rule. I'm not disrespecting that person for doing that. But then there's going to be all these freaking fights.
Right.
And then these guys are worried about getting deactivated because, for those kind of things. So I don't know.
So I recently opened up a little bit more as to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I've just been, and I'm still weird about it because, again, I've been a hermit for 2 years, right? We've gone to very few places.
Right.
Studio here being one of them. But I think what I just finally decided that I'm okay. I mean, I'm fully vaccinated, all that stuff. And the numbers are going down.
Yes.
But also the numbers of people getting hospitalized is going down as well.
Yeah, that's
way
the key
down.
too.
Yes.
It's not the contamination, it's hospitalizations. I should have clarified that.
That is, I mean, I have Denmark statistics all the time because I follow that. They just recently got rid of all restrictions.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they just said we're done. Oh, it's all done.
Okay.
They used to say, they even did the vaccination passport. It's like, if you want to eat inside in a restaurant, you have to be vaccinated. All that stuff. They had pretty strict.
So they were pretty strict.
Yes. But then they say, okay, we're done. So they removed all restrictions, and they had, the weekend after that, they had the most people ever who got the disease. Like their numbers hit like 40,000 people in that weekend, right?
Oh my God.
But their hospitalizations were down.
Okay.
So yes, tons of people got COVID, but less people got than normal.
That's a
less
little
than normal.
Well, that's because of vaccinations and because the Omicron wasn't as
No,
deadly.
absolutely,
Yeah.
it's all true, but it was an indication of where are we going.
Right. So let's kind of focus back on the gig working part of it.
Sure.
How do you feel about if you were out driving and would you force people in this current state right now to wear a mask, even though it's the rule?
I would probably not force it, but on the other hand, and this is the biggest reason why I'm not driving, I am not comfortable driving with a mask on.
Okay.
So that's why I can't drive right now, because my glasses.
Yeah.
I've tried everything and they still fog up.
You should just wear contacts.
I've tried that too. Not
The contacts fog up?
Well, no, they don't fog, but I can't put those stupid things in my eye. Right? I just can't.
Oh, okay.
I tried, and it just doesn't work for me.
Sounds like an excuse, Jesper.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm full of excuses. Anyways, my wife did actually buy, there's an anti-fog spray you can treat your glasses with. It works okay for about an hour, but then it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
And so, yes, but the biggest reason why I don't want to drive is I don't want the fight.
Yeah.
I don't want that situation where somebody is going to one-star me for either one or the other way.
Well, the problem, then don't fight it.
Well, then I don't. I just don't drive.
Well, my point is if you don't want to fight, just don't fight it. Don't ask anyone to put their masks on.
No, but at the same level, though, I should be wearing my mask because otherwise I'm breaking the rule.
I see what you're saying.
And so I'm going to get that one driver, that one passenger to say, hey, put your mask on.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Yeah, it goes either ways. I think I would, if I was to drive right now, I don't think I would wear it. I think I would wear it if someone else had a mask on. I think that's it. So anyways, just curious about everyone's feedback on that. Just curious if you're driving with it, without it. No judgment either way. I don't really care. You do you.
Right.
So, but anyways, so let's move on from that. I'm glad no one died. Ad for us, patreon.com search a Gig Econ podcast. We'd love for you to join us, get an extra podcast a month,
get a sweet t-shirt or something else cool.
Sweet t-shirt. We may be changing merch companies because one reached out to me, is going to give me a sample.
Nice.
We might be
changing. Tell me that.
Yeah.
You don't ever tell me anything.
Well, you got to read the email, Dick.
My name isn't Dick, it's Jesper.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. So yeah, we'd love for you to support us. This month is going to be a podcast episode with, I forget his name, Sage, and he wrote a book, Uber Drivers Stories or something like that. It's better than what I'm promoting, and I don't have in front of me. If I can't read it, it's going to be all fucked up. But check it out. Patreon.com, search a Gig Econ podcast, or just search the Gig Economy podcast on Patreon. We'd love for you to support us.
Join us now. Support us now.
Steve says no mask anywhere anymore in Colorado except in Boulder. Not even rideshare. Really? No, Uber hasn't changed the rules.
No, they haven't.
That's nationwide. That'd be interesting to see some documentation on that. You and Jesper can fight about it on the show on tncradio.live on Friday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, Jesper.
Yeah, I want to hear about that. That's going to be very interesting. Yeah, we'll be there.
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to be talking about DoorDash that's testing a new feature.
Which I love, by the way. I'm excited about this.
I love how they say it's only in some markets and they won't tell you what market it is.
Well, that's typical with these stupid-ass apps. They only...
But would you use it, though? Okay, so let's real quick. The feature is they're going to let you return packages to post offices, FedEx, or UPS. So basically, first I was reading, it's like, well, return, let you return like food and shit? No, of course.
No.
It's a return package service, so you can order, you bought shoes off whatever and they don't fit. You can now get them returned using DoorDash. And so they're testing this new thing in some markets. DoorDash confirmed it's testing a new feature called Return a Package that allows customers to use the service to return packages to the nearest post office, UPS, or FedEx location. The feature is part of a small beta test and is not yet widely available. To use the feature, blah, 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 all that stuff. But what I thought was interesting was So DoorDash is always thinking about new ways to provide the communities we serve with access to unparalleled convenience and opportunity through our platform, a DoorDash spokesperson told TechCrunch. Anyways, and then they end the article with saying that DoorDash isn't the only delivery company that has worked to offer such a service. Back in 2015, Uber offered a limited time option.
I know, this is hilarious.
For customers to send return packages to post offices. It was called Returns, and they shut that down in 2018. And two other things that tried it that didn't work either. So,
well, they called it Uber Rush. I'm like, I don't remember any of this shit. Now it was new into the gig game,
and it was probably in only the larger market.
Oh, for sure.
But it's again, why are DoorDash trying this now?
Yeah, when is Amazon going to pick up our stuff? Right now it's pretty easy. You don't even have to box it. You go to the UPS store or Kohl's,
drop it off at Kohl's.
Yeah, but I mean, when are they going to offer? Someone needs to come to the market, whether it be Walmart, Amazon, UPS, or FedEx. It'll be a game changer for them if they're like, yep, we'll come pick your shit up now. You don't even have to leave the house. Like, I'm waiting for that because it is annoying. I mean, again, it's easy to go to Kohl's, but
it's
I mean,
not that difficult.
It is not. But I'm just saying, I would actually, if Amazon was like, it's $1 for someone to come pick it up. I mean, it's $4.25 for a gallon of gas for $1. I mean, I do a lot for $1, but
I know.
But
so
no.
Go ahead.
What I was just going to say, I'm wondering which company is going to come to market with that first.
Yeah.
And offer that to their customers.
We will see. We'll see.
I mean, I'm all in.
But so how much would you pay for that service? For DoorDash to come do that?
Oh, I don't know.
Would you pay them $5, $7, $8 to do that? I mean, it's the same reason why people don't want to pay for return shipping, right? Why would you do that?
Yeah, you're right. Well, you know how freaking those apps charge a shit ton of fees.
I know.
Because then there's a tip for the driver, right? I mean, I guess it boils down the same as food. Are you too lazy to do it? Then you're going to pay I wouldn't pay more than like $4.
Would you tip for that service?
I would, because it's still a guy driving around. I mean,
but you don't. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
so I do have one question that I'm going to jump back to the topic we had just a moment ago about masking. So Steve is saying not even rideshare. So my question, Steve, is so when you do Uber, is all the checks gone?
No, he's saying people are they're just not doing it.
No, but so he said not even rideshare. So basically the rule is you don't have to. Nobody.
No. You need to read more comments. He's saying that people are choosing not to. It's not a rule. It's still a rule to wear them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He kind of clarified. He's just saying they don't wear the masks. Okay. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, the mask thing is just frustrating. But anyways, I'm hopeful by the time I go back to gig work in the fall, this shit is done with. So.
I think it will be. Again, I'm convinced that the TSA is going to stop. So I think it might even be done by the time we fly to Denmark in July.
Well, they're going to reevaluate in mid-April.
Yep.
So we'll see. Is that Aphrodite? I don't know.
Aphrodite night. Yep.
Night. Agreed. I drop my Amazon returns at Whole Foods, but only when I have a Whole Foods Flex route. We don't have a Whole Foods over here yet. They're working on it right now.
We had one, then they shut that down.
They did. Where?
Wasn't it a Whole Foods out in Ada?
No, that's Forest Hills Foods.
Yeah, but before Forest Hills, it was a Whole Foods.
No.
I'm sure it was.
No. Somebody Google it. Steve, the app charges fees? Then why don't they make money? Yeah, right. It goes right in Tony's pocket, Steve. All right.
Who's Tony?
Here is a video. I think this is our only video, y'all. Just a funny y'all. This is just a funny little thing. When you go to drop your food off, sometimes you have to a lot of times you have to take your picture, and sometimes a customer comes out and it gets a little awkward.
This was funny.
So we're gonna watch this. You will not be able to hear us speak, but you'll be able to watch the video.
You're welcome.
Rub. Oh, hey, thank you. I actually got to take a picture of that. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect, beautiful. Dude, what's taking the food so long, bro?
So for our audio listeners, they're taking a picture. Each guy comes out and they're taking these like fashion pictures.
Tilt that head to the left, a little bit more to the other way.
What are you guys doing? Oh, he has to take a picture to prove he delivered it. Oh.
Anyways, that guy's funny on TikTok. I need to give these guys shout outs on their names. It's at CUT_last videos, at CUT_last videos on TikTok. Super funny guy. But anyways, Jesper, we have a picture for you to see. It's one.
Fun. I like how you say. I need to say this real quick. I like how you stated that it's always random.
It is
and
random.
It is not random. I always get these.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're just saying.
I don't know if this is true or not. This is from Facebook, but don't be offended, y'all.
I've had wallets, phones, trash, etc. left in my vehicle, but never this. The last rider was super offended. Can't wait for this 1-star review. So
describe it for our audience that listens to the podcast, Jesper.
So what I want to know is what's at the end. I think it's a bottle cap opener, right?
Oh, I didn't even see
I think
that.
it's a bottle cap opener. But
what if it's a tap?
The other side of the bottle cap opener is a very, very large male genitalia made out of wood.
Made out of wood. Something's wrong with his testicles. They look a little small. You know, it might be
it could be
a tap thing for a bar. But anyways, one of the comments. This is actually from our from Detroit group. It says that's a nice tip they left. So, anyways, what's the craziest thing you guys have gotten left? That seems the craziest. I
think if somebody left that in your car, I don't think you would throw it away. I think you would. I would
keep it, but I need to get it off my screen. I'm tired of looking at it. I'll be honest with you. I would keep it too. I mean, why not?
No, I wouldn't keep it. No,
I would.
No, you would keep it.
I would definitely. In fact, if I got it, you would see it on this show every time we streamed. If I got that. Here's another meme. Well, I'm waiting for the comments to come in. Janet's a little behind yet. Okay, yeah. Janet, close your eyes for the next bit. You don't want to see it. All right, so I've been seeing this meme
She's
too.
Nice. She can handle it.
Yeah, she can handle it. So. What? Is there a comment?
Keep going. No.
So this next one is a meme that's been going around. It's a DoorDash picture, and this is what kind of looks like when you when they're going to pause your dash because you're not taking orders. So I'm going to read it. It's very funny. We notice you don't work for free. It looks like our system has detected that you keep declining the gratuitous amount of doo-doo offers that we keep sending you. Because of this, we've paused your dash to give our top dashers a quicker opportunity to run their vehicle into the ground. You can resume your dash at any time, but we're going to continue to bombard you with $2 and $3 offers for 10 plus miles. I thought that was great. And it literally, this is what the screen looks like, the picture and everything. And even the text looks almost identical to what DoorDash sends you when you're decline too many. So
right.
I thought that was just great. Whoever made that, bravo. Because fuck them.
This should be a real message.
Yeah, it should.
It should be a real message.
I feel like we're like way behind because Matt says Jesper handles it all the time.
I'm wondering if there's a very big lag. Is there a big lag?
I don't know. There's usually a couple seconds behind. But anyways.
How has it been 50 minutes already?
Well, we talked 25 minutes about gas. You okay?
Yeah, well, I keep bumping this thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm used to you making noise on the mic.
I'm not making it. It's going to be difficult for you to clean up this audio.
That's all right. I'm a professional. Hey, guys, another advertiser, Hurdler. It's an automatic mileage tracker and expense tracker. I don't know how many times I've seen people talking about, oh, my gosh, does DoorDash send us our miles?
Right.
Bro. Track your own freaking miles.
Yep.
The premium version, which I think is like $8, $9, $10 a month. I'm not sure. Check it out. The link is in our description. They automatically track it. So it like pops up and says, hey, do you want to track this mile, personal or business? You got to track your miles, y'all. That's your biggest write-off in the gig economy is your mileage, your driving.
I would used to write off, and I was only part-time. I am still only part-time, just haven't technically taken a break.
I mean, are you part-time?
I am technically taking a break. So, no more comments on that one. I was writing off $6,000 to $8,000 a year. In gas. Oh yeah.
I looked at my miles this year, and I was 13,000 for business miles.
Yeah.
So, and then you get what 56 and a half miles or cents per mile.
You had 13,000 miles
just for gig work.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I was writing off $6,000 to $8,000.
I don't know what mine equals to.
So yeah.
do the math. Well,
it's about
divide
that.
Yeah, divide it in half,
Yeah.
basically. So I was at about the same. But yeah, check out Hurdler. The link is in our description. Obviously, we do get a little money or a little bonus if you sign up. That's with all our links, of course. I think that's pretty obvious to everyone, but sometimes I like to throw it out there.
And remember, tax time is coming up. Get that send in by 4:15.
Yeah, I know. Jesper and I are late on it. We're not late, but we're
late.
dragging our feet.
Yeah.
I blame
I
it.
have to pay, so I don't care.
Exactly. That's why I'm dragging my feet. If I do have to pay it, it's very little, but who knows?
I don't know for sure, but I'm convinced I have to pay.
Well, I mean, you also you weren't working anymore, but you also weren't, or you weren't driving anymore, but you also weren't doing gig work anymore, so you don't have that
Right.
extra earning.
Well, and we made some changes, so.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so guys, I don't know if this actually aired, but Jesper's going to talk about something. I was actually on a TV bit, and I emailed him to send it to me, and he never emailed me back. But someone reached out from KTLA something, I don't know. Talk about it. They wanted me to talk about Sniff Spot.
I know it's a new app, and I noticed that there's actually already 2 in our market right here, and there was 2 spots up in Whitehall, so that was kind of cool. So basically, Sniff Spot is you can rent out your yard to be used for dogs. Well, I guess you can use it for cats too, I guess, but mostly dogs.
No, you cannot rent it out for cats.
Well, yeah, what do you care who comes and uses your yard for whatever?
I mean, money's money, I guess, you know.
So anyways, if you have a fenced-in yard or not a fenced-in yard,
Yeah,
it
you don't
doesn't
even
matter.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't have to be fenced in. You can use your yard for other people to, you
Run their dogs.
Run the dogs, exactly. And the cool thing, well, it was I don't know if it was cool or not, but I was looking at the website, looking at their videos and all that stuff, and people were making real money on this.
Yeah.
There was some of these money was making $1,500 a month. Now, I must say, I thought that there was some issues with the app. I saw.
Did you look at reviews?
Well, no, but they don't pay out. They'll pay out once a month.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get 1 monthly payment.
I mean,
so why have to wait so long? Can I rent my toilet? I guess you can.
Funny.
You can go there,
that's pretty close to comment of the night.
So
too.
they were saying that that people was using $5 to $10 for
like an hour
to use
Yeah.
it. But what I was also struggling with was you don't have to be home. So who is really even policing it that
Yeah.
they're staying more than an hour? How is that all working? That kind of stuff. So,
I want you to guess, because he asked if I saw any holes with this, not literally, but like issues with it. What do you think I talked about?
well, the pricing.
No. Think of one other thing that you could run into as you doing this service in your backyard.
I don't know, cleanup.
Insurance.
Well, so they actually they covered that. So
Well, yeah, but we know how good gig app insurance is.
yeah, but okay. So here's the thing, right? So where would you be? Okay, so are you talking about what happens if the dog
the dog
died?
catches its collar on the fence and it hangs itself.
But what if there's no fence?
Well, the same thing applies. It's on your property. If the dog falls in a creek and drowns on your property, you're liable. How are you not upset about the insurance? I thought that's the first thing you would say, because you're obsessed with insurance. I even brought your name up in the interview. I was like, my partner Jesper just obsessed with insurance, something to that effect.
Well, it's his dog.
Yeah, but it's the same thing if I had a kid on my trip.
So okay, so basically what you're saying is, so let's say he's on my property,
Yeah.
and okay, so I don't have a fence. So if he catches one of those bacteria that's like flesh-eating bacteria, and now
Yeah.
he dies.
Right.
It happened on my property.
Right.
I'm liable for it?
You tell me.
I guess I would be.
What about like dog diseases like kennel cough or Guardia? There's a
So again, the app does say that they have insurance options up to, there was some crazy amount that for each instance.
Did you have to pay for that insurance or not?
That's part of it.
Okay.
That's part of what you get.
Yeah.
But because it's probably very rarely that it happens. My
For
my
sure.
biggest thing is, okay, so let's say they're not home.
Okay.
Who's to say they're going to stay there for 2 or 3 hours?
Yeah.
And who's to say they won't come back?
Well, you'd
And
have
monitor your yard and kind of, okay, I'm going to come back and do it because it was so nice.
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of trust factor when you go into that stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mark brought up poo. That can be an issue too. I mean, obviously, if you already have dogs, you're probably going to have dog shit in your backyard anyways. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I gave my opinion on it. I thought the insurance would be an issue. I would be worried not being home. I don't know. It just seems weird to me.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of ads for the Neighbor app in lately.
What do you mean?
Where you rent out part of your garage.
Yeah.
See, that was
one,
interesting to me.
There's a swimming one that you can rent your pool out.
That one, I would say the insurance would be a nightmare.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Because what happens if one of you drown?
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with the dog. I mean, people love
Well,
the
it's a
dog more
dog.
than their kids.
It's a dog.
What if your dog died? Marbles and what's his name?
Is there guarantees?
What's his name? Is it Marbles?
There's no, that's the cat.
Oh, Waffles.
Waffles and Penny. Yeah.
Penny. Okay, I knew it was something.
Just sounds like a bunch of Judge Judy episodes.
Oh my gosh, so true.
I love that effort. That is a great comment. I think you're the commenter of the night. The VIC.
The VIC.
The very important commenter.
All right. Well, we need to make a sounder. Like we have this one. This one doesn't apply. Mad disrespectful. I don't know where my boy John is. I'm gonna slap him.
We need the mad respectful.
Just take the diss out. Oh yeah, Judge Judy. This is some good shit. But anyways, I thought it was fun.
Too much money.
I'll try to find the article. The guy kind of pissed me off. He emails me in the morning, right? And then he's all hot to trot to get me on. I was like, I'll do it. I got time. And I do it. And then I email him back. I'm like, hey, can you send it to me? Fucking crickets. I haven't heard of him.
I wonder if it hasn't been played yet.
Well, it's true, but he could say, yeah, I'll send it to you. I don't know. I gave you my time.
Did you go on his website?
I haven't. So it might be on there.
So maybe it's your own fault.
It could be my own fault. But come on, I gave you my time for free, and you probably cut out my promo for the show. He actually asked me to say, where are you from? The gig economy. I said, well, my name's Jason Tier. He's like, yeah, but where are you from? I'm like, well, okay, the gig economy. I wasn't going to try to plug it. But
you didn't say Grand Rapids?
No, I said the gig economy pod, not GR. Can you imagine? GR Rideshare Adventures. Oh my gosh, what happened to me? All right, couple more pictures. Check out sniffspot.com if you're interested. I will.
There was a couple already signed up in Grand Rapids, and I think, if you have nothing else to do with the yard, why not?
I think if you didn't have dogs already and you had a fenced-in yard, I think you could probably you could clean up. But it's getting the customers.
People are making $1,500, $2,000 a month.
I mean, can you imagine if you could pay your mortgage payment with that?
I know.
And literally all you're doing is just letting dogs run around.
Clean up poop.
Well, they should be cleaning up their own shit, but anyways.
Well, if I'm paying $5, $10 to use
they're required to clean up their own poop.
I would expect them to just leave it.
No, I'm not picking. No.
I'm not paying you $10 and not be able to.
You're paying for the space, Jesper, not for you to leave your dog's shit.
Absolutely.
You probably walk your dogs in the neighborhood and don't pick up their shit, don't you?
But I don't pay for it. I pick up my shit. I'm a very conscientious dog owner.
Okay. Anyways, this is a DoorDash chat with somebody. Says, thank you. Customer says, did you eat my nuggets? I ordered 10. I have 8. Never mind. It was under my butt. Or butter. I don't know. It says it was under a butt. But
yeah,
anyways,
I know. That is a weird comment. I think something is up with the stream tonight. I don't know. There's lots of delay.
Late comment.
Yeah.
It's all right. So yeah, that's kind of funny. And then one more. Or no, we got it. What do we got? An article? Oh, no, we're not going to read that one, Jesper. They're quitting of high. Yeah, we already talked about that.
Yeah,
Drivers
too much.
Are quitting.
Too much. Yep.
And then the last picture.
I kind of mentioned that anyway. So
yeah, for sure. Then the last picture, it's going to spark a discussion, especially for
this was interesting.
So it's a picture of the guy says any other dashers use cup holders to keep the customer's food off the ground, and I think Mark talked about it last time, where his drivers he has a bench that drivers leave their food. There was 80 comments on this. What do you guys think about this? Is it really a big deal to put a bag of food on the ground? I don't see the problem with it.
Unless it's wet, right?
Well, of course. But then you're kind of like, what are you supposed to do? I mean, if it's wet, that's on the customer. I'll put it down there. You better get your ass out there quick. And then it would be, is that an appropriate time to knock when there is bad weather?
Well, yes, it would
Okay.
be appropriate time to knock.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious what you all think about that. I think it's not necessary to put.
I mean, I thought it was nice, but again, I'm with you. I don't think it was necessary.
Are you gonna every time you go pick up food? Are you gonna get a drink cup holder? I mean, it just seems kind of.
Well, maybe he has a stack in the car.
I mean, maybe he stole some, but I don't know. My point is the food.
I mean,
is
I would put it right in front of the storm door, so when
Yeah.
you open it, you
Yeah,
can't.
you're right. He actually did that wrong. It should be right in front of the door. I still see DoorDash or TikToks about that. People leaving that shit in front of the door. But yeah, me personally, the food's in a wrapper. It's in a bag. Why are we worrying about putting it on the ground? And clearly that place is shaded or it's got like an overhang over it and stuff.
Right.
So I don't know.
I mean, he wanted to show off, obviously.
Well, yeah, clearly he wanted to show off, but all right, guys. I would say Aphrodite Night, you win comment of the night. If you actually send me your address, I will send you a sticker. We have stickers that I'll give you if you want. We should do that.
But only if you promise to put it on your car.
No, please don't. If you put that shit on your car, it's not coming off. My wife has one on her water bottle, and it is not coming off. So do not put that on your car if you don't want it to stay on there. So, any other closing thoughts, Jesper, my man?
That's it. No, not really.
That was a good show.
I have
appreciate it.
no thoughts. I'm like empty.
Yeah.
Beep, beep,
I hope you guys like the new
beep.
layout. Everything's good. I was happy it worked. I think it would be kind
I'm
of
just
cool.
happy you spelled my name right. I'm impressed.
Well, yeah, I know how to spell your name, how to say it. So Laura says I place it on the ground. If they're that concerned, they would put a table and chair with directions or hand it to them.
That's what Pete did, right? Pete
Yeah.
put a table
No, I
there.
think, yeah, either Pete or Mark. I can't remember. They're about the
Whatever.
same people anyway. So I don't think Pete's on anymore.
Thank you so much, guys. It was fun tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you in a couple weeks. She says she loves the new layout. Well, I appreciate that. So you can see our faces, and I don't know if you want to see our faces. But
I was gonna say you forced him to see our faces.
Pete wanted an ass cam. I'll work on another camera for ass cam next time.
But Larry too. He wants the butt cams. There you go.
Thanks, Janet. We love you so much.
It's always a pleasure to have you on the show, Janet. It is
Yeah.
an honor to have you on as a guest. Thank you so much.
Of course. All right, guys. Have a good night.